Here are some of my favorite ESL activities and games for Easter. So number one is cookie decorating. So this takes a little bit of work. You have to make some egg-shaped cookies or find some, buy some at a bakery, whatever, and then make some icing. And then I always get students to bring in a whole bunch of sprinkles and candy and toppings, etc. And then I use paper napkins or paper plates and give each student a cookie, and then we just have some fun decorating cookies. And then I take some pictures and students can take them home or they can eat them right then, whatever they would like. All right, the second idea I have for Easter is door decorating. So this works super well if students have homerooms. So I do a little door decorating contest. So I elicit some other teachers and find them and they can rally their students. I get my students. We all decorate the door with Easter themes, and then I get the principal or the secretaries or the janitor or whoever else at our school is not a teacher to judge the contest. And then there's a little prize for the winner. All right, the third idea I have is the fly swatter game. So this is such a good way to review Easter vocabulary. So put up a bunch of words on the board, maybe like bunny, Easter basket, egg, cross, whatever, all the other Easter vocabulary words, and then divide the class into two teams. And then each team sends up one student, and each student holds a fly swatter in their hand. Then you could give hints about it. So this is a big fluffy animal with long ears, and then a student would slap Easter bunny or bunny, and they would get 1 point for their team. Then you could write in a new word or replace bunny there, and then they sit down, and then new students come back up. All right, the next idea I have for Easter lessons is charades or pictionary. So these are very similar activities. Charades, of course, is acting. Pictionary is drawing. So come up with a bunch of Easter vocabulary words or sentences or phrases, and then students can act or draw out, and their team has to guess what it is. Another fun idea for Easter lessons is to learn about the history of Easter. So there are a bunch of good videos on YouTube. There's some podcasts, etc. Just search for History of Easter, ESL, something like that, and show the little video to your students, and then you can have some comprehension questions, some discussion questions, conversation questions, that kind of thing. The next idea I have for Easter ESL lessons is Easter Would You Rather. So come up with a bunch of questions or have your students help you make them. So would you rather have white chocolate or dark chocolate? And would you rather eat the bunny's ear first or the butt first? Would you rather have jelly beans or candy or chocolate? Would you rather have turkey or ham for Easter dinner? That kind of thing. So students can discuss in pairs or small groups, and then you could talk together as a class. All right, the next idea I have is how many candies. So this doesn't have a ton of educational value, but it's just for fun. So put a bunch of candies in a jar. I like those foil wrapped Easter eggs, generally work quite well. And then seal it up, and it should be a clear container, of course. And then I bring it to all my classes, and I ask students how many candies are in here. And then everyone gets a little slip of paper, and they write their name, and they write their guess. And then whoever is closest to it, out of all my classes, they get the jar of candy. All right, the final idea I have is trivia. So after doing a little lesson, maybe teaching some vocabulary about Easter or teaching students about the history of Easter, you could have a little trivia game. So come up with some questions, or you can look online as well. There's some good trivia things for Easter out there. And just have a little fun trivia class. Okay, so that's it for my Easter ESL activities. Please be sure to check out my book, 63 ESL Holiday Activities and Games. I have a bunch of activities that are perfect for all kinds of holidays, and then some specific ones for Halloween, Christmas, Easter, etc. Okay, that's it. Catch you next time.